Hey. You're reporting for duty. You must be happy that it's still there. Hey, I don't mind if you have a wrench because then you're not quite so mean to me. Yeah, I'm just saying. Um, hey, Laura. Hey, Joseph, my nipple boy. Hey, Viv. Are we live? I think you guys can hear me now. I had it. Oops. I'm not sure. I hope you guys can. I'm assuming you can. Let me see. Am I on here? Hold on. I am. It's very, very quiet in here. Somebody just confirmed that you guys can hear me. I'll give you a hi, guys. Hi, guys. Okay, let me check. Maybe I'm not unmuted. Am I unmuted? I am, I think. Yes, I am. And I've been on 3 minutes and 31 seconds. And there is 33 people watching. Okay, let's go back here. You can hear me. Okay, thank you. Wow, look how he's there reporting for duty and helpful. Whoa. Okay, I'm just saying. Just saying. Hey, Celeste. I know you already said goodnight on your Twitter. You did. You snuck up, little girl, didn't you? Or you got your phone with you laying in bed and you have it like right by your ears because your husband's sleeping. And it's, I have done that before. You put it right by there because I don't really use I have weird shaped ears. Do you guys have weird ears where like the inner part of your ears, like things don't fit in mine normally? Like they just don't fit in it normal. So I need to wear like the big, old school kind over your ears. Otherwise, they just pop out all the time. I'm jealous of the people who can just pop those in there and they have normal shaped ears. I don't look like I have weird shaped ears, but I do. Yeah. And gosh, the only kind of sleeping aid that I ever want to take now would be maybe some good old fashioned NyQuil or something like that. Cause I tell you, that Ambien, I had a prescription for it again a couple months ago. And I tend to, when I get it, I just suddenly think, oh, I totally can't sleep. I need one tonight. But it makes you sleep too much. And I don't know, for me, I just stay tired. I mean, they're fun. They're fun, but they really knock you out. But you eat a lot and you shop a lot and you just do. You got earbuds, but you got normal shaped ears then. Yes. Hey, I'll give you this is Straight Jacket, guys. He's in a metal band. Let me put you as a moderator. Or he plays. He's very good. If you guys follow him or wherever, he's very good. He's really, really into the guitar. Like I would love to have Bergs hear him because this guy is legit, like the real deal on that. I didn't know what happened before with stuff. I'm kind of avoiding some stuff because I just can't, anyways. Just, ugh. So what I wanted to talk about was a few things. I took some notes today. I went to Guru Gossip to kind of catch some screenshots about back from July 2015 when I went on my first, hangout with Amanda and when it was announced there. And it was weird just reading back to there's Looney's Trolls for the most part she got kicked off of there, but you can still see where someone's talking to a Tallulah but most of them, once you get blocked off of a gossip site, then all their comments are gone. But some of those are still there, and including one of her trolls is still there. And it's just, if you go over there, I don't want to even link it because it's just really freaking triggering because it's just such bad memories. If you search the glamorous life guru gossip, go over there and read. Go back and read to like 2015. And if you people who are over here, if you can't pick out who Lindy is right there and everything that I have said from the very beginning, I know a lot of people just don't know what the story is because I'm not on a lot talking about it. And she's on a lot talking about it. So when you hear Looney's voice over and over again in your head, you believe it. And I've never been one who has, I don't know how she can do what she does. I don't know how day after day she keeps on. Thank you very much, Laura. I know, it's true, Joseph. It's true. I don't know how you can go day after day like she does and not have it bring you down. You'd really have to be lacking any sort of empathy. And maybe it's just, I can't take it. I wasn't built for it. I can do it like in clumps, but it really just drains you. And I wrote some notes today because I'm just going to keep it up. I'm going to keep it up for as long as I can keep it up because she's not going to stop. And what I always did before was stop. And so, every single time she says she's not going to leave me alone. She's going to keep on doing this. She's never going to leave me alone. There's no like, you're stop, and then she stops. She just keeps on going, slandering my name, slandering anybody else's name, just all over the place, willy-nilly, just wherever. Where is my notes that I took? And I don't usually do this either, guys. But it makes me remember some. God, and then she had on Debbie. I mean, Debbie Nipple, are you just that stupid? Are you just that stupid, Debbie? Or are you choosing to be a bitch? Because the things that you said, Debbie Nipple, when you said that it was me that did all the work for the panel thing with Heather and her family and contacted. Listen, I don't even want to say anything because we all know that Corey has said this and that they contacted her and the whole thing. Is it because she's your friend? But you straight up lied. I had nothing to do with that. But if they would have came to me first, I would have done it. So, but why do you lie? Is it because Corey's your friend? And then you said that you wouldn't doubt if I paid her. I knew about them that coming on that panel probably an hour beforehand. But you just sat there. Are you that stupid? And then Debbie wants to talk about Celeste not being here. I bet you Celeste could tell you a lot more than your lies are telling you, or your lies. Because what you don't like what Celeste is saying right now, so suddenly she's not part of the community. She's been over here. I've been back and forth with her because we were over in the Nina community together when the bottom of YouTube was brought over there by, Lori and Lindy and all the people that joined everything, whatever, the whole thing that happened. But she's been around for years. So you just selectively lying and leaving Corey out. That's great. She's your friend. I understand that. I love Corey. However, why do you do that? You know the story. You know because Corey's your friend. You know what happened. But you sat up there and blamed me even though you know that wasn't the story, or are you that stupid? So which is it? A bitch? Or are you stupid? Pick one because one of them is you. One of them is you. So either pick I'm Debbie Nipple the bitch or I'm Debbie Nipple the ignoramus, because either one of those is fitting. Nothing else is fitting. Either one of those are. Oh. Let's see. I had a note. It was fun. Oh, this is a note from something else before. It was funny when they had MB on a hangout, on Tucker's hangout, and they literally had a straight face having her up there. They wanted to get her off of the whole I like faked my death 50 times. How do you have her up there with a straight face? It's not like I want to say bash her and be mean, but does anybody ever feel like this? Like if I had somebody, I mean, even if when she gets up there, like Dave Tucker, you know what she did. How can you, with a straight face and want any credibility, defend her with that? Why don't you just laugh it off and go, girl, we know you all did it, but we love you anyways? How do you still defend that? Because Dave Tucker, you're not stupid. How do you still defend? I mean, it's like, I can't anymore. I can't. There's nothing, the hypocrisy that's been flown all over the place. There's absolutely nobody that you can defend anymore who's been around for more than a couple years. There's really not. So just stop that. Sit up there awkwardly and quiet as MB is sitting up there trying to, like, I mean, no, she didn't say that they were no longer friends anymore. She just didn't say Corey. She didn't say Corey's name. She said Kat was the one that brought on, you know, Heather's family and did the panel, and she probably paid him for the interview. And it's like, what? I had no part of that. But by me saying that, it sounds like, oh, I would never do that. I would do that in a heartbeat. To Looney, yes, nobody else, but to Looney, I would do that in a heartbeat. But I'm asking Debbie, why'd you lie? You look foolish. You look foolish for doing that because you know it's not something you can go, oh, yeah, I totally forgot about it, that my really good friend Corey was the one that whatever. But I wanted to throw Kat in there. Kat had no part of that. Kat had no part of that. Like I said, if I did, I'd be owning it, but I didn't. Hey, Frenchie, welcome. It is, Laura. It really is. But you know, hey, I don't know why I don't even know why I'm saying this. I'm not in the mood to say this, but I want to it's been on my head to do. And if I don't do it, it's like, okay, I didn't get up there and defend myself against stupid lies again. But it's like, you know, I feel like I'm just chasing my tail because these people, like, I want to say this, Tucker. Okay, this is what I really want to say. Tucker, are you listening? You're going to listen sometimes. Tucker, this is how I truly feel. I don't want to fight with you. I don't want to be your friend because I can't trust you. And I know that you stir the pot. I don't like you or your group of people that you hang with. However, I really don't blame you for Patreon. It's got to be really embarrassing. True story here. It's got to be embarrassing for you because you fought against eBayers and you know they're going to call you that. But yes, I agree. You're putting actually an effort into it. You know, I really don't care if you make money on Patreon or you get super chats. I truly, really don't care. But I feel like I have to be compelled to say that because that's what the quote unquote other side says. I really just don't want to fight with you. I really would just have you not mention me and I not mention you. But I have to go back in, and because you know, not saying anything is not going to get you to stop. And I've said that I'm going to like defend myself against this. I wish you would just, and the fact that you're, you know, this part I do mean, because I did spend an afternoon watching the honor walk, bawling my eyes out with people who were about to donate their organs. And when they're in the hospital and they have a crowd of the people, the nurses and doctors and everybody who's there, who line the hallways and cheering them on. I was totally touched by that. And if I was a person who just months ago received a donated heart, I really, truly, and it's not me just saying this because I admitted the other stuff, I wouldn't be doing what you're doing right now. Because you're on here all the time. And that's kind of really sad because I know when I'm on here all the time that something else is going on. So that is actually pretty sad. That's pretty sad that something in your life really is lacking. And now you're on there all the time. And you're on there all the time bashing people. That just is what it is. Hey, VB. Hey, Vegas. Welcome. It's the fake one? Oh. Oh, Carlos, right. After the shit you said to me? No. Mm-mm. Where am I going to go here? Let's see. Where am I going to go here with some of the loony shit? Let's see. Oh, here it is. I was going to play her stuff, but I didn't feel like going back and getting any timestamps. So it's on her Hangout from this morning that I did actually listen to part of it. And I don't usually do it, so, but I wanted to like see what you had to say. I would rather just play you. I could play you every single day and have an answer back to everything you say, because everything that you're saying is a lie. Is a lie. If anybody, oh, you said Stellar already corrected you on what you said was not true. Now you came back with something else and you said, that's not, oh, hey, Vegas. Okay. Now you have came back and said that Stellar said that I didn't have to pay it back until my divorce was final. You know, I was going to have it pulled up here. I don't know where to pull it up. Maybe I can pass it on to Celeste or somebody else. I don't know where to put it because that's not what it said. It didn't anywhere say you can do it when you just lied. But why did you just make that up? You just made it up that Stellar said you can pay it back when your divorce is final. He didn't say that. He didn't say that. So if you want to come back, you come back and tell me that's a lie, and then I'll post a screenshot because I'm really lazy. Don't feel like showing you receipts. But if you want me to show receipts, come back and say that I'm lying because you said that again. He already corrected you on everything that you said was a lie about that. Now you just came back and lied again because that's not what he said at all. He didn't say that. Why lie about small things just because you're getting cornered? You're very cornered. You don't even know how cornered you are, Looney. You have no idea how cornered you are. That's why I can freely sit up here and do this stuff right now, because I know that this stuff right now that I'm saying really isn't going to matter because you're really cornered. Let's leave it at that. When did I steal from my parents? Tell me, what did I steal from my parents? When? Hacking my husband. Hacking my husband is hilarious. Are you let's clear this up again, shall we? I was given a lot of money from my father. That I was just me, okay? Just me was given this sole person in the will. I was given all this. Just me, his only child. My money went into that bank account. My money went in there. I didn't have my own under my own name because I trusted my husband. I spent my money. By him, I've explained this before, but you're going to say it back some other way to make it sound worse because of what you think you read by my husband in the divorce documents to make it sound worse. I'm a hacker. He knows he runs an IT company and gives security conferences. I'm not a hacker. It was in Google Wallet. If you buy from Postmates or if you buy from anything, and we had two cards, it's in there, and my money was in there. This is what I've learned from my marriage that I wasn't aware of because my husband wouldn't communicate with me about this. He would not communicate with this with me, and it was the worst thing because I truly begged him for what was wrong. For a couple of years, I was begging him to tell me what was wrong, and he just... It came out afterwards from other people that he's told, but he never told me this. He said, I had thought that my money, that because we weren't like we were poor, we were very well off. He did very well in the past years, okay? I spent too much of my own money that I had in there. I was going back there. I didn't know then at that point that he saw that money as his. That was our big problem. I'm stealing his because he counted mine as his. Now, even his own lawyer, in talking to my lawyer, said when his wife got the inheritance, he didn't see it that way. Another one didn't see it that way. But guess what? If he would have came to me and said, honey, listen, when my husband got an inheritance, you know, we shared it before, and this was in the very beginning of our marriage when we needed it more, okay? I can't tell you how well my husband and how proud I was of him for how well that he did. I didn't think he thought of that as his, and he never told me until it was too late. But hacking and stealing, no, it was in Google Wallet. That's what he's talking about. I have my own. Did you at least read that part in the papers? $1 million? Yeah, I never didn't say that I didn't have a spending problem. I never didn't say that I didn't have a spending problem of my money. And I didn't have a husband who was strong, who was strong enough, and he even said it at the end, to stop me from myself from doing that. But thankfully, I'm fine. I called Kelly and that's it. I called Kelly. I wish the people who know, hey, JK, welcome. I wish the people I wish the person in Boyd, and I won't mention your name, who has spoken to my ex-husband would come forward for me and do a video and tell them that he told you that Lindy called him. I wish you would do that. I will then again, I don't know, has anybody in the room heard my first ex-husband, Marlon, say that my second ex-husband, Ari, told him that Looney called him twice? And I even have it in a video. Have you guys heard my video when I was still with my husband? And he said Looney called him because he called twice. Does anybody in the room remember when Ari said that? Did anybody in the room remember when my first husband said that my second husband, who they used to be friends talking after this, whatever, said that? Did anybody remember that? I know, Celeste, exactly. Thank you, Celeste. I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, JK. But I want to have that. And the person in Boyd, who's a member of Boyd, if you could come forward because and come forward and just say that, not that it matters, it doesn't, but you're trying to say that that's a lie. Nobody called the hospital on Heather. No one called the hospital. Thank you, Celeste. Yeah, Marlon was on Scope, so I could probably actually remember. I'll bring that one up. Um, so, Kelly calling. I'm just reading my notes here, guys. Guys. This is the fake one. If that's the fake one, straight, if you take them out. And that story right there, that's the story that I can't even go to because I cannot hear what happened to him afterwards. Did you guys hear what happened to RV Davey afterwards? I can't. That was fuck. People are so mean. Is it him? Okay, I'll give him. I'm sorry, Davey, for what happened to you afterwards. He was dragged by a biker. Oh fuck. I can't even talk about that. It's sad because I can't stand people like D, and you're out there, and D, you made this man's life hell, and he paid whatever it was that you think or whatever. You're on the run, dude. You're on the run. Should you be dragged behind with bikers and done all this stuff too? Should that be done to you? I can't wait. Looney is going to get what she has coming to her. She is going to get what she has coming to her. Hey, Nikki. I know, JK. I'm just really I guess because my stuff is being picked up now and I'm very emotional and I hate this negativity. I hate the fucking negativity. I hate it. I hate it. No one likes to be judged that way. And I'm okay. I just can't. And fucking, you want to make fun of me for saying I like nice people? I like fucking nice people. Oh. One way or another, Looney, you're gonna be gone. You're gonna be arrested. You're gonna be sued. You're gonna be found out. You're done. You are seriously done because you're not going to continue to do this to me. And you know what it's like? This is what it's like because of all the people, like what she did to Corey, what she's done, and then people who can over there who sit over there, and it's mostly like her, yeah, her troll names who sit there and support it. What she's done to so many people. And then it's like, then she follows me around. She's followed me around to every freaking platform. She's followed me around. Ever since I was, because I'm friends with Lisa. Friends with Lisa. And then she would write me these emails, Looney would, and said, this was back in probably 2014, and said, when I was doing my channel and everything was normal, she, writing me letters on, behind there going, oh, I remember this date right now. I'm supportive of you. Much in common. We both have Persian cats. I've had weight loss surgery too. We're both on our second husband, which she actually was on her third husband. A second husband, and we have so much in common, whatever. All the meantime, the trolls that are coming after me. So on one side, she's nice to you and tries to befriend you under her Lindy Duncan side. That was her name then. And then on the other side, she's all these trolls. And if you go back and read Guru Gossip, it's interesting going back there now with fresh eyes, and you can see it from back then. You can see her words in which ones that she was, and you can see just picture how it would be, guys, if you really feel completely victimized by somebody, if you truly do. But I think of it like the boiling frog analogy. Like if you put a frog in boiling water, they will jump out right away. But if you have a frog in boiling water and it's just slowly, or it's regular temperature water and it slowly brings to a boil, you just sit there the whole time. People are wondering why I didn't do more. It was the perfect timing of times, because at that time, then my dad quickly has a bunch of little strokes, which caused a dementia. And I took care of him. And that was just, a blessing to be able to be given that right to do that. But it was just overwhelming to do. And then after that happened, then you are so depressed about it, and you are trying to work through the grief and everything, then you have the spending addiction that starts, because it's like, I told my ex-husband back then, at least I didn't start like a drug habit where it's all gone. At least the stuff that I bought and foolishly I still can sell. So it's not like I gambled it away, or I had a cocaine habit where it's up my nose. I kill frogs. God bless, Davy. And you're my friend. Not going to tell you, Looney. Leave me alone, Looney. Leave me alone. So then she did that. Then she followed me. Then what had happened? If you can see this part on Guru Gossip in 2015. You can see over there where it says, yeah, Kat is going to this community with this cross-dresser named Amanda and this tea girl named Rosie O'Kelly, and they're doing something called a hangout tonight and whatever, and she's going to be on and whatever. And then Looney, who back then back then, and we have the proof on this, didn't say she came into the community in July of 2015 until later on. She used to say January 2016, but because she wants to be OG boy, whatever that means, she all of a sudden wants you to forget that she said that. And most people do, because most people aren't the ones getting victimized by her. Most people aren't. So she's been around since then. And she said, what sense would it make? She didn't have a channel. So anybody else in the room, like, answer me this. She had no channel. I had a very good audience in the beauty and high-end luxury good community. I had a very good audience. I was making videos, going about my business, right? Why would I pick somebody random who was just, I got back to them back then like I do now. She probably just didn't get enough attention, so she was really pissed. Why would somebody who makes videos suddenly pick one of their subscribers and say that you did this? Wouldn't it be her stalking me? Wouldn't it be the one that she watches every day because she was jealous of the life that I was living and buying all this stuff? Wouldn't that actually make more sense? Or am I going to suddenly back away from my Chanels and say, I'm going to start blaming a random number who lives in Tennessee, a random person who I don't know and doesn't have a channel because she wasn't known back then for anything, which would make sense? Wouldn't it make sense that she was stalking out the person that she wants to be? Because she really actually wasn't. I'm not going to say it's something great about me. It's because I had what she wanted. She's a financial identity theft person. She stole because she wanted to live a life like that, and she couldn't live a life that way. So she got jealous she was very jealous of Lisa D1, who I actually get. Lisa D1 is what I consider beautiful Southern woman. Okay, beautiful Southern woman, like Celeste, beautiful Southern woman. There's a complete difference. The video, the way Celeste, that makes me laugh again, because the video or the scope that you did on the difference between rednecks and hillbillies. Oh my God. I love that one. Thank you, Nikki. That was good. And it's true. And it's true. And see, Celeste can say it because that's exactly putting it into a nutshell how I feel. Because I love the Southern woman. And I remember redneck knowing, because me being a Yankee, I remember my brother teaching me that redneck is actually like a very good American thing. I mean, you're out there on your farms, you're out there in your pickup truck, you're getting dirty, you're an American, you're working for a living. There's really nothing wrong, and there's not. It is the hillbilly different thing. The Mountain Dew, was it the Mountain Dew raised kids that lose their teeth because they're raised on Mountain Dew? Yeah. Anyways, yes, she is. Hey, spoiled unfiltered honey. Hey. I didn't see you sneak in here. I'm so glad that you're here. So anyway, so she did that to me. She followed me over to the bottom of YouTube. Then it happens with Boris, because Boris and I and Rory, and Boris is like, this is how I see Boris. Boris is a regular person, and a fight with him wouldn't last more than a couple of weeks. He would say a bunch of really shitty shit to you. You get really pissed. I still don't like the stuff that he said to me, and I have said some shitty stuff to him, but it wouldn't last. He can't live on that negativity either. He can't live on that. He can't keep on going with the negativity. He's normal like that. But not like Looney. Looney could do it all day, every day, hiding in her bathroom, fighting with everybody. And you see, she takes on everybody's personality. Because I remember, if you just notice some things, like now she's saying white collar crime. Because she heard me say that to Dave, because she never mentioned that stuff before. And I was trying to make Dave feel better, Dave Fisherman, and say, oh, was this a white collar thing and whatever about him? And that's different. And we were just talking, bullshitting on a panel. And now she's saying it all the time. But then she's the one that's saying that she didn't do these crimes because she was raped and she didn't do it. But now she's saying, but don't get mad because this is what I did. You, girl, everything fits into place. I had the channel, you stalked me. Your felony convictions that you have are for stealing to get money because you want to have money. You don't have money, but you want money because you really want to be Lisa D1. You want to be her. That's been the whole problem. And you're not her friend, Looney. You're not Lisa's friend at all. You're the reason why she had to stop commenting. And I didn't know what it meant then because I wasn't experiencing it. Now I know what she means by you can't even comment under someone's video because one of your trolls will come back and say something shitty. You got to control where you comment because otherwise one of Looney's trolls will come along and stalk you. If you don't have that kind of experience online, guys, consider yourself really lucky because we're not talking about the person. I'm not talking about Tucker. Tucker's not going to chase me down. And back then, back in the day, I was so new and I didn't realize your Google Plus page will tell you where you're at. So she knew where I was at. And here I am just going around to different places, not realizing me that I had a stalker bitch, not realizing this other person who was coming to be nice as a subscriber saying all this stuff was also trolling the fuck out of me. Now, if Rory wouldn't have gotten a hold of me back then, because I wasn't friends with Rory, I knew Rory from, we both had commented on a Trisha Paytas thing about New York, okay? And she became friends with Wendy Crazy Lee, okay? Wendy Crazy Lee was somebody else who was jealous of somebody. There's lots of people out there. If you show that you have something, they're jealous. They're just jealous. She's another person who was like that. So Rory and Wendy, she did it more for Wendy, were trolls of mine. So Rory was over in Guru Gossip and was behind the scenes, not behind the scenes, behind Guru Gossip, talking to Tallulah Bell, aka Looney, didn't realize it was her. But then things are making sense about what she was saying. Nobody knew each other all. We weren't connecting any dots. I had a little English guy friend who was here who was noticing some things because Lana Indiana is my friend as well, and he was noticing things on her channel where Looney was commenting with one name and coming back with her Lindy comment about me, and they were noticing things. They were kind of putting the pieces together, but it was really not. It's a distant bell. Anyways, Rory had my phone number because I didn't change my number for a long time, and she texted me and she said, "I know you don't like me. I know whatever, but can we talk?" So I'm like, yeah, call me. I remember where I was. I was in the pink bedroom. I remember it was at night at like 11 o'clock. I was in Florida, summer 2015, because Rory also stalked me over to the bottom of YouTube. Rory also came over here from there to stalk me, not stalk me, but to troll me. Okay. So she called and we talked that night and she said, who do you know who has a parent who's going through something similar to your parent, who lives here, who blah, 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 and going through all this stuff, because Tallulah Bell behind the scenes wasn't changing really who she was personally. She was Looney. So all that stuff was the same. So at that moment, because I had already been told that Looney was Tallulah Bell. Okay, I had already kind of known that. But then at that moment, it was like, that's it. Now we know. So if I didn't fight back at that time, if I didn't call her out on that, if I didn't get together with Rory back then, hey, Mallory. Okay, good. If I didn't, I always wonder, like, what if I would have made the other turn and not taken the call and not, because Lisa's like left alone now, but Lisa never went over to Hangouts. But I'm a person who likes to connect the positive and negative, and everything happens for a reason. And there's a reason why my life took this turn. There's a reason. So I don't want to question that. I just don't. So, but that's it. Then she knew this about Boris because we were friends 1 minute and then we weren't. And we told Boris, or more like Rory told Boris, we're over here trying to get this woman, blah, 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 redhead, whatever. And then Looney, like she does, figured this out, and I think she had like a little crush on him or something, and they talked. However they talked, she's gonna bust me on exactly the truth. I don't know however it was, but you connected because of that, because we were fighting with Boris. Okay. And that's how it happened with everybody. She brought MB to the community. MB was another person that she's from a random community out way yonder. You guys would not even know who MB is. Okay. But MB faked her death a few times. And it wasn't even mean how I said it on MB's wall, but it's been made to blow up into something huge by Looney. And the whole history's changed. It was more along the lines of, listen, I'm sorry, but she's done this before. She's not really dead, because people were making video busting MB. Go to deep thoughts for YouTube. I don't know if anybody has that or can bring that up or whatever. Deep Thoughts for YouTube still has the MB video on there, busting that, how it happened. Anyways, MB was brought over here by Looney. Is all this making sense? Is all this making sense about everything that's going on? Not that it matters to everybody. I know most of you don't care. But so then, because I like stumbled upon Boyd because it was Amanda. I wasn't part of an RV community or a prepper or a tea girl. I was just randomly like caught there one night in the it took the wrong turn and I got caught there one night. And then suddenly you're labeled as you're just there because you're caught there. And I was really very much against it at the time. I really was, because I just associated everything at Boyd was like my first experience that I had on panel, which was literally hell. I remember getting up there and it was Looney, and I didn't know that you could have all these troll accounts. I didn't know what Looney does. Now I know her other devices. I know what she does. But back then it's like you're up there and you're just getting bombarded by people for no reason, left and right, just cutting you to the quick in their comments. And it was like, I was not used to that. I mean, you go out in life and you're not treated that way. Unless you're treated that way by a felon who is jealous, who lacks empathy for anybody else, who's a sociopath, who's a stalker, a narcissist, whatever other word that I think I know what it means that I'm calling her, yes, whatever that is, unless it's that. I'm sorry, I'm not reading the things and I should be. You know what, spoiled unfiltered honey, I just found that you're from here, and I want to I wish we could talk behind this, and we could meet each other for lunch or dinner or something. I would love to before I go or anything. I would love to. When you pull back and try to look at this logically, you realize there are serious mental issues going on. Plenty to share. This stuff will kill your spirit. Have to let it go. I would love to let it go. Matronista, are you back and forth on her again? Are you off of her again then? Or are you going to be back on her next week? Because there's no reason that you were mean to me. I was very, you had a horrible experience. You've been back and forth mean to me on and off, and I'm just tired of it. So pick a side and stay with it. I understand coming back and forth every once in a while, and I did it myself. But which side are you on now? No, I'm giving it to Mallory, because the community, along with Dee, she almost got killed. And I will stand behind that. She almost got killed. Dee could have been, and maybe should have been, knowing what we know now, arrested. Dee, who went around calling people sexual predators, had an RV Davy name, all this shit, was no better. In fact, way worse, because he's running from the law. I love that. No, you know what's going to happen in the near future? We're going to see that everybody who's a huge major troll are people, and they say shit on people and really try to make your life hell, are people who are actually what they really are calling you. Because he's calling people pervos when he's the pervo. Lindy's calling people all of this, and that's her. But what she does is that she will throw things back out you that she's pushed you to the nth degree to finally do, like the Kelly thing. Okay, she's tried. Nobody's called Heather's hospital. Prove it. Prove it. Nobody called the hospital. You should know by now that none of us are afraid to take any blame for anything. When given the chance, and the only reason we got involved with the Heather thing is because you were using that, like you used everything else, as a weapon against every single one of us. Myself, Corey, Rory, anybody else that you were mad at the time, fighting with on Twitter and everything else. That's why. So when given the chance to finally get maybe some information on you, and I was in a private room with a bunch of other people, given the chance to find some information about it, yes, I jumped on it, and I would do it again. But if you want to be technical on this, you called my husband before that when we were in New Orleans, and you said that Rory and I were lesbians together, of which he laughed and got off the phone and said something funny like, if you're going to do that, can I watch next? It was a joke. It's a joke. It's like a joke that guys do. You know that. And Mike Moore, you're a member of the sucking ass committee to Looney, as I remember. Are you still that, Mike? Do you still believe what Looney says, Mike? She's not a felon. Mallory is not a felon. Did you see her videos? Did you see her videos? Have you seen that? She's not a felon. Mallory says, my pleasure to show Dee for exactly what he is, a traveling hobo with an endless supply of sob stories and pretend grandeur begging for dollars. Exactly. And he has a story. I thought of him, and I was the only person when asked, even before the knife thing happened, even before the knife thing happened, he was going to move in here. And I said, we don't even know his name. I don't feel comfortable. At that time, it was because I felt uneasy around him. Remember when I used to say it's maybe because I don't drink, or I just feel like I felt he just was too Eddie Haskell on things. And you're not Eddie Haskell if you're a traveling hobo, and you're not. The way he was so flippant about having all of these kids and then they're not being his, and it just didn't make sense. So I said, thank you, Dad, and thank you for fucking being raised with the brain. I said, no, you're not going to live with me. No, I was the only one that said no. What did Mike say? I want to see what he said. Mike, do you now still believe that Looney is telling the truth? And Mallory has not ever been a felon. But you see, that's and if she was, it's not to disgrace anybody who's felons. It's really not. It's not to disgrace those who are felons. It's at all. It's because you go around and you have mocked people, or you have, like in the case of D, what he did to RV Davy, who was RV Davy, RV Davy can vote. He has all of his rights. He doesn't have to register. He doesn't have to, whatever. That's not your case, D. I didn't know what that meant, Celeste, and I was like, "Ooh, that's really that was really cool." And I look at how she did the video, and she shows what it is. So it's not that. It wouldn't even be that. It's not the case that somebody is this, but in Mallory's case, that's not the case. In Mallory's instance, that's not the case, and you see even in that video, or that how Looney just threw that out. She was trying to sway people. She's going to keep on swaying people until she's can't swing anymore. She's going to keep on doing this until she just can't. There is absolutely no backing down for her until she's made to back down. Now, all I'm going to say for myself is that I have some of myself back. Yeah, I know I cry still, guys. I'm a person who I'm a person who just does that. So I'm like that. But I'm strong. I'm strong. I don't put sad songs on and think about my ex anymore. I'm not. It still hurts me about what's gone on, but I'm not. I'm in a different place, and it's only going to get better. And I haven't been in this place for the past years. It was a series of events that went on, whatever. Now I'm strong. I'm not going to be foolish. I'm not like a wealthy millionaire or anything. I'm just okay. I'm going to be okay. And I have a little bit extra that I can throw into it to hire a lawyer and a PI and get something done. That's it. I'm just going to make sure. And there is what's it called? Instance reports. What is it called? Instance reports. I'm trying to think of the name that they told me. It's not anything, like where they can do anything with it because Scottsdale Police is not her police thing. But there was 2 different times when I filled out a form down there of an incident report with that of what happened. So there is 2 report. Thankfully about that. Thankfully, and there's one on somebody else too. But that I was told to go do that, and my husband brought me up there, and we did do that a couple different times. So there was a couple of those, which are good, and I know that what she's doing is completely breaking the law. It's very much breaking the law. You can't, even on the bottom of my divorce records, it says that you cannot get these records to use to harass anybody. Just that instance. You cannot use that to her. And if she ever wanted to, but she doesn't want to deal with the law. She never is going to want to deal with courts and the law. Just like Mallory said, have you guys seen Mallory's hangout from last night or her videos? Looney wants to stay as far away from a court building as she possibly can. So Looney's not going to want to go near that. And I've always known that, and of like, odd. And in fact, I haven't for you guys either. That's something else I'm going to do for you guys. With Kyle in the police department down there, because she totally just hoodwinked her little followers into what she was saying. Because when she called up there, first of all, she gave the wrong name. Second of all, their police department, who knows about her, when you have it's a 5,000, I have 2 brothers who are cops, okay? I have 3 brothers who were cops. One of them is deceased. When you have a smaller police station like that, it's not as if it's the big city. You're not going to have reports made out. I wasn't there to do anything. It wasn't like that. Kyle knows about it. He's the person who went back again. Vegas Barbie was here. Vegas Barbie, were you not in the room when I called the police and had the police on speakerphone? She was in the room that night. I'm trying to think of who else was in the room that night. So they've gone over there. They know your shit. And he actually tried to help us and said, come down here and I will come and take her in, because he was tired of it, tired of going over there. And she left. She left. Yes, thank you very much, Vegas. She left. She ran from there. Why did she run from there? That's proof. And I have not done that. I have not called and got Officer Kyle's recording, but I will do that. I will force myself into doing it and recording it and playing that for you guys to show you that what she tried to hoodwink you into thinking is not the truth. So that's why she's now in Arkansas, where she doesn't want to be, because she got chased there. She got chased there. Thank you, Celeste. That's exactly what's going to happen. And that's something that is easy to do too. Wherever she's at, pinning her down right there, getting her to keep on doing stuff that like this and going down to the police station because then they will work with the no, I'm forgetting right now. I have it written down, so don't worry. The police station that McKenzie, Tennessee. They will work with them now. Now there's a report there. There's also the little reports that I've done in her in Scottsdale. Now there's a little bit of a reporting thing done to her. And if she thinks this is going to keep on going on, I think, Looney, you're never going to admit, they could tell you the sky right now is blue until the day you die, you're going to say, nope, it's green. Nope, it's green. Nope, it's green. She could be Skiwi. That's going to be next for her. Black Velvet, who's the idiot? If you listen to this stream, and obviously you are, you have got to have the IQ of a gnat not to see who is the liar and who is the one telling the truth. Yeah, Viv, and she's really goes with, she's got lots of names to use too. And that's what I want to do too while I'm thinking of it. I want to bring up my other account because I really want to stop doing this kind of actual bullshit on this account because I like this channel. I don't want to, this is just nasty. You guys, you know what I'm talking about. If you have a channel that you actually liked, I want to do some beauty stuff on here, some true crime. I want to do it, just not this stuff. You don't make money on Hangouts. You don't make anything. They get demonetized. Plus you don't want that. It's just bad juju. Let's see, what's my other channel's name? It was under Glam Slam, but I've changed it like 50,000 times. Let's see, what was the name though? It was the Discerning Minds. Did I go that? Discerning Mind Cat. But that's where I'm going to really be. Yeah. Okay, there it is. Hold on. This is where I'm going to be on here. I'm just. And Tucker, if you want to keep it up, I'll keep it up with you then too. If you want to keep it up. JK. If you want to keep it up, Tucker, I'll keep it up with you. If you want to just stop it then. I don't have to like you. You don't have to like me. I think things about you. You think things about me. That's fine. The money, the last thing that I'm going to say about it is anybody wants that correspondence, they can have it because every single bit of what I said, and I'm sure I really believe that Stellar would come out and say right now, because he's not going to straight up lie when he knows that I have the email. He didn't say that you can do it after you settle your divorce. That wasn't said. In fact, it's very enlightening to read the rest of it. In fact, let me just forward it right now to Celeste. Celeste, do you want it? Let me go to my email because I found your other email 3 pages back, and that one, shut up. That's the one I just looked at because I was cleaning up my email, trying to okay, compose. So now you should be in my contact things, and I'll just, oops, hold on, no. Oh. Okay, hold on. Not new message. Let me go and find his stuff first. Stellar. Okay. I'm not. Okay. To that email. Gotcha. Forward. Celeste, do you come up like this? I don't want to send to somebody else. No, how do you come up? Let me go back here. What is the first 3 of your email? Hold on. Wait, where am I? Celeste, what is the first 3 of your email? Let me see if you've already said it. Um, it Celeste. Oh, aren't you cute? Ain't you cute, Celeste? And Celeste, I have something, a little box to send to you. Why is it not coming up? Celeste, send me an email right now so I can forward you this. Is it just celested at gmail.com? Or not? Maybe you don't say. Oh, Carlos, you grow on me, Carlos. You are funny, Carlos. Carlos, you are a funny troll. You can be horrible and mean. I think I may know who you are, and you're just like the bad boy. And I think that you are the just what a troll should be. You're not a troll who's doing this because you are hating of your life. Carlos, I don't think you hate your life. Skiwi, I don't think you hate your life. I don't think you're one of those people. I think that the other ones like Looney are that. You're just Carlos is like a good-natured troll who can be really horrible. She has no money, Brandon. She has no money. And so she can do a lot of it herself. But if you have a few, I mean, I have a budget that I'd be willing to throw down for this. And it's not even, it's really, she doesn't have any money to get from her. So it would be, I don't know what it would be even be for. Maybe it would be more with the legal system to try. I do know of cases where they can actually remove them from having a social platform, but or on the internet, online, but I think it takes it takes a lot. It takes judges convicting them of this over and over, and it takes all that stuff. But I'm willing to start and do whatever it takes. Let me see. Did she send it to me? Let me see. Maybe she's not here. Maybe I'm just looking for something else. Hold on. Oh, wait. Oh, okay. Okay, let me call. Hold on. Okay, let me mute, and I'll. Am I muted? Hold on. Let me go back here and mute. I will be right back, guys. Hold on. Okay. stream. Oh, wait, now I'm here. Now I'm here. Now maybe you can hear me because I'm here now, right? Makeups, makeups, makeups. That's our private joke. Makeups. I was. Shut up, Celeste. I was talking on mute. Thank you very much. I think I have one more to send. I think I may have sent one twice. I think I have one more to send. But now I have you up in my group of, now there's actually like probably 20 people up there now on the thing. I know, getting like all fancy. Thank you. I got some good news. So I just got good news and I'm happy. So that's it. That's all I'm going to say. So anyways, that was that. I don't want to talk about it anymore. It's just bad. You know, it's not worth it. It's, whatever. I did, you guys, you know what I have coming? I have coming for you guys that I'm going to be, hey, Jelly, hey. And Tiffany, I didn't hear if you saw that I said hi to you too. Hey, Tiffany, Jelly, I love you, Jelly Bean. You are always so supportive. I hope you are one of the winners. I have 5, and they're actually coming to Rory's house. So Rory, okay, their benefit, have you seen this now, guys? It's the benefits. They're little, it's for the Christmas season, I think, but they're little retro RVs. Come on, guys. Come on. Like the teardrop shaped ones. And inside of it, they'll have like Better Than Sex mascara or the Hula bronzer, or they have like little things. Have you seen it? One is green. One is gold, I think. And one is green or pink or something. Have you seen those? So I ordered 5 and I'm going to have a contest and give 5 away. And I'm thinking actually of just having a contest of just the people who are mods, because you guys are the people who in every chat really make it work. So Skiwi. Carrie, hey, Carrie, did I just get the email from you? Was that you, that one that I just got the email from? And I didn't know that. Hey, if that is you. Yes, because the T. Good. Yay, hi. I will write you back right after this too. And yes, I'm happy to see you and I like your name. Well, then I'm going to have to, once I verify it's you in the email, I'll give you a wrench. Once I verify it's you, I got to be like, you know, a couple, you know, then it's you because you know. So I trust that. Switching of the names though. And there's a people that I'm going to like take off, but Skiwi, because Skiwi's behaving, you guys know how that drill is, right? When you have like a troll that's really good, like Skiwi, and he's usually like can be really mean to you, if you give him a wrench, he's really worked on us. Like he's brainwashed us. So you know, if you give him a wrench and that, then maybe he won't be quite as mean to you. You never know. He's like a wild animal. He could turn around and bite you and you don't know, but it's a little bit exciting. It's a little bit. Mallory, did you wrench him yet? Have you wrenched him? Hey, Helen. Helen's another one, no matter what room it's in. You know, Looney may have worked her magic in some room and they may not be very nice. Helen is always nice to me. Helen has always been kind to me. And I appreciate the people, everybody in here who has been nice to me and didn't get swayed by a crowd of people saying something. That means a lot. And I'll talk about this part now, and I'm not emotional. And I don't know a lot about it because I only saw something that happened, and that's kind of the reason why I haven't been back over straight to RV Davies. I will be down there within the next couple of weeks. So I'm going to see him. I'm going to be up there. There's no problem with that. He's going to be my friend. No problem. I had heard him say that he had surgery on his knees, and it was like it was plastic surgery and it was other surgery and then I heard him say, if you guys saw him at the restaurant, you know, he was very sick and he almost died and we couldn't find him for days. It turns out A gun was held to his head by a biker, and he was dragged behind a bike. This is now that's bad enough as it is, but this is as he was almost dying already. If you would have seen him in the restroom, picture that man who walked out of there, then goes back to his RV, and a biker drags him behind with a gun. Nobody knew when they found him why they found him with bruises and scratches and everything all over. And I'm not saying that everybody has to accept everybody, but what he's really gone through has been a lot. And I guess I got really angry because I know how much D trolled him. D really trolled him. You don't have to like him, but D trolled him so much. D had a name that was the exact same name. And D, it comes out, is running from the law. Right. Yes. Thank you, Helen. You either. And everybody loves you, Helen. You're very popular in all the rooms too. So I'm like, hey, I know Helen in here and she's a mod. Helen will be nice. Carlos. I love Jeff T. If Jeff T comes in here, he would have a wrench too. I think Jeff T's a cutie. Yep, Viv. Yep. And, you know, I always wish people the best, but to me, it looks like she did Vegas, Barbie here. But Vegas, where's your wrench? This is really you. We've verified that. And look at, she didn't even say anything. You see how people, I love that when people like, it's gone and they don't make a big deal like, oh my God, where is it? Carlos, I know you're being a foolish boy. No, it's going to Mallory. This is from the community to go back to the community. And the community is Boyd, and Boyd, through Stellar, is giving it back to Mallory. So that's just it. The drawing, I'm going to do one for just the admins, and I'll do something, and I'll do it. I haven't gotten it yet. I ordered it. Ebates was offering 11% at Saks, and it was at Saks. So I ordered 5 of them, and they're really cute. So when they get here, then I'll have a little contest, something easy. And then just as a way to kind of give, everybody will probably end up getting something anyway. So, you know. I love it that, hey, oh, everyone, you are everyone. Everyone is here. There you are. I just got it. And Mallory, where Davey is going, there is no need. Darlings. But that is very true. Oh, that's funny. You too, Jelly. You're always just nice in places too. And Jelly, I see you in other hangouts too. I like it that did you guys see the hangout? And I don't follow it that much. I want to see what you guys think. The phone call, Mandy. Mandy got the cops called on her. Do you guys think it was Oni who called? For the people who know, was it Oni who called? Or was it, I think they're saying Molly Golightly and somebody else or something. Who do you guys think it was, for the people who know? Just saying. I got a feeling he wants to stay there, Vegas. I got a feeling. Don't you think he wants to stay there? I do. I love morbid humor too. Rory has that too. So it's cute that her and Mallory are friends, because I could totally see Rory saying the same thing, and it's actually true. So, oh, it was a woman's voice. Wait, what did you say, Jelly? Who'd you think it was? You didn't say it. Aw. So I heard, you know what I liked though? This is interesting. This is the difference between Boyd and the other community. Because if you say something in Boyd, if you're on a hangout, because the other day, Vinny, I'm not mad about this. Vinny's Vinny, but he said he called me a, it's bad. I mean, it's whatever. He called me a Jew bitch. Okay. I'm laughing because it's Boyd. He called me a Jew bitch, and the panel did nothing. Right. This is Boyd. Like, I don't think that they, this is Boyd. But in the other panel, it was nice because actually Laura, I think it was Molly Golightly who said that somebody was trying to be mean to her. They said that she was Jewish and she wasn't Puerto Rican and Italian. And I'm going, okay, you kind of told on yourself a little bit there, girl, when you're saying that being Jewish is actually bad. But then I heard Laura and I heard Barbie actually say, what's wrong with being Jewish? To me, as a Jew, okay, whether you like me or not, it tells on what people think. If a person is going, oh, you cut me down by calling Jewish, it's kind of a compliment, in my opinion. It's kind of like there's nothing, it's good. I like the hair color. It's very good. Oni's able to have a woman's voice easily. I've heard him. Kimmy C, because didn't he admit it? And I heard Jews sell their kidneys too. Us Jews. I've heard that too. We sell them and rabbis buy them and you could get one. But didn't Oni, because there's a thing that Oni said now, but he didn't say it. But I do follow a little bit of this, right? I thought I heard him say that he did because he was called the cop caller over in Periscope. Did he admit to it, or was everybody just getting confused? Because Oni, love him or not like him, I don't know him that well, but dude is another one of those people who fakes illnesses. I can tell. He's another one of those people who needs the attention and he fakes some illnesses. Am I right by the people who are over there in the drama community? Is he a little bit of a faker when it comes to his illnesses? Yeah, me too, Viv, I do. I grew up going to Catholic school. I love Catholic. I can still recite all the prayers. Where are you buying your Thanksgiving turkey dinner? I think this Thanksgiving, I'm not sure if I will be in Arizona. If not, I think Davey said that they have, and I would gladly go over there with Davey to the hospital or to the rehabilitation place and spend Thanksgiving there. Or if I am here, Rory always invites me over with her family, and they have beautiful Thanksgiving with all the trimmings. So in either case, there'll be some turkey to be had. He called the cops to his house to see what he could do about someone harassing him, not call the cop on someone else. So that was it, Jelly. So maybe because they tried to look for it and they couldn't find it. And honestly, really, Oni, I would love to have as a friend because I think he's hilarious. I think he's funny, and I don't mind that high drama. He's just got the high drama. He's got the hair. I just get a kick out of him. I know people like him. I love his extraness. We will be, Mallory, yes, we will be conducting our backroom dirty business on Thanksgiving. We will. Whether it's going to be like, I'm going to send this to you, and it's going to be like, you send me part back, and then you do it in non-marked bills, and then you fake a name, and then give me half, but then you don't want to show it, so then you kind of like take off your name, and then I get part of it back, like a refund for goods. And we got a thing going on here. That's what we have going on here. Yeah. Hey, Rubber, Brandon. I don't know if Mallory's going to have a hangout tonight. I would love to go on her panel if she does. I would be hosting if I didn't have this hotspot, and I know that I'm better on a hangout when somebody else can host it. And If she's not, that's okay too. If she's not, I'm not pushing at all. Or I want to push people on somebody else if they want to have one. An evening Thanksgiving. You know what I want to watch is that I always watch the Charlie Brown Thanksgiving special. Remember that, guys, when it used to come on, well, it still does, I'm sure. WCCO is Minnesota. So anybody in Minnesota, you know what I'm talking about. Anybody in here still from Minnesota? Do we still have our Minnesota? Any people in here who knew what I meant by WCCO? And in Minnesota, we have K and W because we have both side of the Mississippi in Minnesota. Interesting fact, huh? Did you just have K's or did you have W's for your radio stations and your television stations? Hmm? I think it's St. Paul or Minneapolis had K and St. Paul had the W's. What does that stand for, anyways? What does K and W stand for? Does it mean anything? Who knows radio stuff? I have a feeling it's going to be at my sister's house. Nice, nice. Thanksgiving is my favorite dinner of the year. And do you guys eat it other times during the year? That's one thing that I've said to myself that I want to do this next year is buy Thanksgiving dinner and eat it more because it's really a good. I mean, the part that I like about it the most is the turkey. So if you just buy, and I like the whole turkey. I used to think I would only want the turkey breast, but the dark meat adds, like for the sandwiches later on, it's just so juicy. I'm turning into my mom because you got to have some of the dark meat for like juicy sandwiches later. All the Charlie Brown holiday specials are being stopped because they are now, no, Brandon, don't tell me that. Okay, Mallory, good idea. I will go on tomorrow. I was going to take tonight off. Since Celeste paid my weekly boob job, grand hash brown goal. Yes, I mean, no need to work overtime now. Yes. Hello. The dressing. Oh, and then there's never enough of that. And which one is it? So it's stuffing is actually when it's in the turkey. And to me, that is more juicy because it's in the turkey. And then it's supposed to be dressing if it's outside. And I love a Southern Thanksgiving dinner when you have cornbread stuffing. I don't know if a lot of Southern people, Celeste, do you make regular stuffing or do you make cornbread stuffing or do you do both? You ate yourself sick last Thanksgiving? Oh, it's on ABC this year. Whoa. Carlos is obsessed with Vegas Barbie. He makes videos about me and talk shit when you. Oh my God, did you see that one Vegas Barbie when he was kind of like, what the hell? When you're like, I'm pregnant and I'm on heroin. What was that one? He's got a clip that he totally like he did something to. And it's a clip of Vegas Barbie saying that she's on heroin and she's pregnant. He is. It is bad. I shouldn't laugh at that. That's the one I saw. I haven't seen any other ones. That was bad. It's not. Well, I shouldn't laugh then. I'm sorry. I don't. It's just so over the top that if anybody believes that, if anybody believes that you're sitting in your car saying that you're on heroin and you're pregnant, I mean, come on. Yeah. I mean, jeez. He just wants to be ya. He wants to wear your skin, Vegas Barbie, or he wants to be in your skin. Cornbread. Oh, yum. What did Celeste say that she made? Did Celeste say that she made? Oh, you make cornbread. Once you have cornbread stuffing, once you have the regular kind of Yankee way and the Southern way of certain dishes, like if you could compare the dishes, and you have the Southern one, you can't go, you don't want to have the other one. Like sweet potato pie. I love sweet potato pie. I love pumpkin too, and they are a little bit different, but sweet potato pie, when done right, is so good. Grits is so grits are so good. I miss going into restaurants down there and they're like, sweetie, do you want some grits with that? Do you want some grits? And I'm like used to being from Minnesota where they're like giving you like, a bun. And we get grits. I love grits. And you can make your grits sweet too, like putting some bacon in it and a little bit of sugar. Oh. Charlie Brown Thanksgiving is considered racist because the black character Franklin is seated in a lawn chair. Okay, that's bad. I didn't even think about that. Shoot, Charlie Brown, why did you do that? Do you think he doing it in a racist way? I mean, I get that. I get it. Can't they just edit that though? Can't they just take Franklin out? Nobody really paid that much attention to poor Franklin. But Linus is dirty. He's the dirty white boy. He's like the D. No, I like Linus and his blanket. Was it Linus that's the dirty one? Yeah. Isn't he dirty? Yeah. Grits are tasty. Yes, they are. Oh, I love grits. They're at Blueberry Hill here. I have to go there. Oh, I love them. Made right, because I tried to buy some instant ones. In fact, I still have in my cupboard here, thinking that I'm going to make them and they're going to taste like that. And I'm like, my mouth is watering. I'm like waiting for the microwave to get done, and it's like this is gruel. This is shit. This isn't my grits. It's not my grits. I even liked boiled peanuts. I did. I ended up liking boiled peanuts. You would get them at the regular convenience stores, but they were good. I miss that part of it. I miss a lot of the people. And it's just like every place. You have people like Celeste is talking about. You can have rednecks or anybody. You can have lots of different people, but you can have rednecks or hillbillies. And there's a big difference. Pigpen, that's it, Skiwee. Thank you. Linus plays the piano with his blankie. That's right. Pigpen, and he's white. So Pigpen would be like the, dirty little white boy. Ooh, I told Art that y'all can pick the date. I'm down. Aren't you guys going to Busch Gardens again? I was in Busch Gardens it was someplace in Virginia. It was when I was little, and I loved it. It was great. What do you guys think? Do you think that Elvis is going to leave there? Give me a 1 if you think Elvis is going to leave. Give me a 2 if you think he's going to stay. I really think he's going to stay. But Missy Jen may put her foot down. So then maybe he won't. I think he really wants to. I saw a little bit of it today. I like watching the van rebuild, but otherwise it's kind of boring a little bit. Okay, okay. Hey, smooth operator. He has officially moved in. He's acting like it. Hey, Wig, is this really you? Welcome. Mallory's Wig Snatchers in the room. I think, but I know Missy Jen wants her privacy back. You'd think that she'd want that back. I know, he doesn't care. No, he doesn't help her at all. He doesn't help her at all. And what do you guys think? Do you think he was the one that did that to Colleen's channel? I believe that he's the person that said all that stuff to her because he's said all that stuff before. It's not like it's anything new. And I also heard with that intruder thing that he didn't do anything to help the intruder thing. He kind of acted scared. Wasn't he the ugliest girl? Did he actually think he'd make a good-looking girl? He's the ugliest girl. He's horrid. He's so ugly as a woman. Oh, cool, Wig. I'll give you 1 wrench because you're a good wrench. You're a good mod. Yeah, he was really, 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 really ugly. But he's been saying that for some time now, and I don't know if he just wants to do it. I think he wants to go out in it because he was saying that before. And for you guys, because he wanted to still meet me when he was here, and for Juice especially. I don't know what Juice is, but for Juice especially, I didn't meet up with him, and for Celeste, and for Jan, and for everybody else, because it's just like he's done too much, and there has to be some line of you just can't forgive. You have to have some sort of self-respect. And I don't wish you any, like, I don't want you to die, Elvis, but I just don't want to be around you. I think that you're just a sickling perv. I mean, wouldn't you guys feel that way? That he's just so pervy? Don't you get that way? And it's not like being a prude. There's just some people where it's just like you're just a sick, disgusting perv. How do you want to be around that? And I probably would have, though. I probably would have if I didn't ask the room, I would have felt that, you know, he's here and I'll feel guilty and he was being nice, but he was only being nice at the very end. It wasn't like we would change and all of a sudden be a different person. I don't like how Rosie and Jen stand his creature habits and his mouth he wears. Well, didn't he just say, didn't somebody ask her if, and he has never been like gay bashing and homophobic? How could she not know that? He wears the same shirt for days on end. I would say to him, you need to change your clothes and take a shower every day. That's what I would say. That's what I wouldn't be around that. That's just disgusting. No. Judges everything, and he would sue her on a dime if he got hurt. Yes, he would. Yes, he would, Brandon. Are you serious, Velvet? Are you kidding? If that happened, I love it. He is wig. I thought that or either covering his bald spot because his bald spot's getting bigger. So, but remember Caitlyn Jenner, one of the first things that she did was grow her hair out. So I'm wondering because he's really talked about this privately behind the scenes for quite some time about how would I look as a girl? What do you think about this? And he said that he wanted to go out there on the strip and just see, he really thinks that he would pass and that he would be better looking than, so-and-so, or so maybe he was just, I don't think he thinks he's a woman. I think it's all a sexual thing for him. I think it is I think it is too. I think it's just part of his thing that we don't like, that he's just a complete deviant. I mean, talk about having, and I'm going to delete this so it doesn't matter, the animal thing and everything that he's into. Is there anything that you're not into? And you guys know, is there anything you're not into? And it seems to be the more taboo, the better with him. And he admits to listening outside of the door of an apartment at his ex-girlfriend having sex with her new boyfriend. And, he's a deviant. He's going to the dark side. I think if he was able to act on his things, I don't know, that thing makes me uncomfortable. And anybody who's into that thing, I don't want to, hey, I do kink shame. I kink shame, okay? I'm a kink shamer. I want to say fly or like kinky fly. No, I'm a kink shamer. If you want extremely kinky, weird things, I can handle one of you, but I don't want you in a group. I don't want to like walk around with a bunch of people who like would like to have animal sex with 5 people. The dog thing, yes. But isn't that to me, because to anybody else, it would have to be I think it's just that taboo thing, and I think it shows that he is the real meaning of a deviant, that it doesn't matter. The more deviant, the better, the kink, the turn it on to him. Not just, the regular stuff, I don't care. Gay or straight, whatever, that to me is not anything deviant or kinky or whatever. That's just you are what you are. That sort of thing, and lots of people. I'm sorry. I believe it should be one person with one person. I'm sorry. I don't care if it's two men. I don't care if it's two women. But I don't want like a whole orgy of people. I think that to me is like, no. Hate me if you want. See, Viv, do you agree? Do you agree? No. I know. The dog. I know. And Celeste, come on. If he says that, I believe he's tried that. I believe he's tried that. Yes, is this you, Jeff? Because Jeff, I love you, and you have to be an admin. I was just saying that. Are you really you? Hold on. I gotta see. Jeff and JK both have taught me to not take YouTube way back in the day serious. Aren't you like that too, Jeff? Where it's just like, no. I mean, I don't even care. I think if you're with somebody, I'm not a prude. I'm not like that. But why do you have to prude shame, right? Guys, they're prude shaming. Hello, I know, Jono, get with the times. You're all prude shaming. That's it. I'm going to start that. You're prude shaming. Yep. Or what else could we call ourselves? You are something. He did all but admit it. And he said that he was used to love watching that porn and he couldn't find it anymore. And I'm not going to go there. I'm really not. But if he's looking for that, and I think a few people in here may read my mind, right? How much of a jump is animal to something else? And you guys know what I mean, right? I mean, I don't know. I'm not saying that about him. I don't know. But if you like to have sex with animals, why wouldn't you want to have sex with, Yes, I know. And then somebody had the video or the picture of him with his dog, and the dog looked so sad afterwards. So somebody had a dog there. I remember those videos. Those were good videos. Donkeys, yes. Wasn't he looking for one of those shows down there? I know he was asking for it. I know that he was asking about it. And I'm also saying, if you're into and because remember with his family, he said that, what was it, that when it comes to his nephew, what's his nephew's name again? Not Drury. They're not related. What's his nephew's name? Whatever his name is. That he's just not his type. He didn't say that that's my nephew, I would never do that. He said he's not my type. And maybe that's really what messed him up. Maybe there was a lot of that going on. I don't know. I just think I'm very glad that I took everybody's advice and didn't meet him. I really am. I'm proud of myself for that one move. I'm proud of myself for two things recently. Saying that I didn't want to have D move in here. Like, what's his name? I literally said his name can't be D and his last name is Dubs. What do we know about this guy? And then saying that I don't want to meet Elvis. Very proud. Yeah, Wig, right? Narsa, thank you. Where is he? Yeah, Jelly. I mean that too. You have? Yes. She has decided to go live, guys. Okay. Who's ready to go over there and listen to Mallory for a little while? I know you're sick and tired of me, but who is ready to go over to Mallory Williams' house? I know. Celeste, the little ones. I know, Celeste. And I love that little outfit that you got. Was a little outfit for a dog or was it for a child? I saw that on your Twitter. I always follow your Twitter. Oh, definitely Velvet. I think she is. I really think she is. Ass up with a side of peanut butter. So guys, okay, everybody, when you're ready, let me post up. Well, you guys know it. She's right there, Mallory Williams. Let's go over there. You'll bring everybody over there. Good, Jeff. Okay, and I will see you over there. And let me find my way back here and let's go. In 3, 2, thank you guys. Talk to you over.